All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Houston Rockets video for you. Now, this is not tailored towards the draft. This is tailored towards the current roster. Now, we're going to talk about Kelly Olynyk, but before I get into it, if you enjoy this video, guys, hit that like button, hit that sub button, drop a comment. It all helps so much. We are getting close. I think I'm about 40 subscribers away from 4.3K, so if we could get there, that would just be so awesome, man. But let's talk about Kelly Olynyk, because Kelly Olynyk in his career is a 10-point per game, 5 rebound per game player in 570 total games. So 30 years old, he's a veteran, man. So this past season, in only 27 games for the Houston Rockets, he started in 24, averaged 31 minutes per game, 19 points per game, 8.5 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal and a half, and then shooting from deep, he shot 39%. Like, what? Kelly Olynyk, I know Kelly Olynyk is a good basketball player, and I have always liked him for whatever reason. I really liked him in the Boston days. I've got some Boston Kelly Olynyk highlights playing in the background because I feel like he was an absolute dog in Boston. Now, he actually only started about 35 games in his 4-year career in Boston, and then once he went to Miami, he started picking up more starts. But when I think of Kelly Olynyk, I don't think of a 19-9 player. Like, that just absolutely baffles my mind. Kelly Olynyk was one of the bright spots at the end of the Houston Rockets season, and it was really fun to watch. But this might be unpopular. I don't really care. Kelly Olynyk just probably shouldn't return to the Houston Rockets next year, right? So his camp says he's rumored to be looking for at least $15 million, and I love Kelly, but he was one of the worst defenders on the Houston Rockets last year. Kelly provides more grit and grindy defense rather than just actually lockdown defense. He's a type of player who can really kind of ignite and energize his team, especially if he's coming off the bench, kind of throw him in there, make some good defensive plays, make some good offensive plays, get other guys involved. But for $15 million, the thing about Kelly Olynyk for me on the Houston Rockets is more so he doesn't fit the long-term plans at all. I mean, 30 years old isn't old by any means, and every team needs to have veterans on their roster to kind of first off, to help you get more wins and unite the team and mentorship and all that good stuff. But Kelly Olynyk just had the best 27-game stretch of his entire career. I mean, 19 points, 9 rebounds. It's absolutely unbelievable. Last season was the best statistical season of his career, and he averaged 5 more minutes than he ever has before just on any team. This guy played 4 seasons for Miami, 4 seasons in Boston, and then finished the season out here in Houston. Ideally, we get Kelly Olynyk's replacement at either number 2, 23, or 24, or even more ideally, we get Jalen Green at number 2, trade 23 and 24 to try and move up, and then you get a good, ideally, man, you just get a guard or a big man at 2, and then a guard or a big man at 23, 24, or a small forward at 23, 24. Basically, what I'm trying to get at here is the Houston Rockets, we have 3 first-round picks this season, and for me, this is when we have to develop them, and we have to utilize these guys. We got to see who's legit, give them the minutes, and with Kelly Olynyk playing 31 minutes per game, not really providing good defense whatsoever on a team scale, it's $15 million. He's going to want at least 3 years. I mean, to me, it just seems like another Eric Gordon type of deal. And when James Harden isn't on the team and you're not trying to win now, it just doesn't make sense. So if there's some way to do a sign and trade, I'm sure Stone's looking into that right now. But I think it's safe to say I want Kelly Olynyk to walk for nothing. Just kind of accept that Victor Oladipo trade as a big fat L. Move on, because I enjoyed my time with Kelly Olynyk. He was awesome. In fact, my first night in Houston with Swaggy and Austin, our waiter looked just like Kelly Olynyk. I was like, man, you should be playing right now. But yeah, that's my opinions on Kelly Olynyk. I love him, but for the Rockets moving forward, I mean, he just doesn't fit the terms. Like, he just doesn't fit the plan. So I hope I'm not too out of pocket. Let me know what you guys think about Kelly Olynyk returning next season. $15 million off the bench. I mean, it just doesn't really sound ideal. Or if he's starting, he's taking minutes for somebody who could be starting off the bench. So that's it for today, man. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Let me know if you have any Rocket video ideas you want me to do down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.